Here's how to create your target list of talent agencies and managers. If you've watched my previous video on how to create a casting director target list, we will be using a strategy that is similar to that. So let's get into it. Hey there, honey bunch. Welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you on this wonderful Thursday. My name is Nikko Austen Smith and I am a working actor here in LA. I've created content specifically designed for actors who want to break into this industry and work smart, not hard, by giving you actionable steps that you can take to see results in your career. So all that sounds good to you. Let's continue on this journey together. By now, you should have your list of target shows and your list of target casting directors. And if you're a little extra, maybe your target list of producers, showrunners, and directors. But now is the time to find a rep that aligns with all of your beliefs and where you are in this industry. First thing you want to do is to get clear on your goals. And in order to do that, you need to know what tier you're in. So if you're at the co-star level, your goal may be to book 2 co-stars this year or within the next 6 months. Great, you have your goal. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop on over to our handy dandy IMDb Pro. And yes, unfortunately, you will need a subscription to IMDb Pro, which I believe is $19.99 a month or $149.99 a year. But if you've watched my previous video and if you're a SAG-AFTRA member, then you know with imdbpro.com/subscription and the discount code SAGDiscount, you get 40% off for the entire year. IMDb Pro actually does offer a 30-day free trial, so you could just get all your research done within 30 days and then cancel it. You don't gotta pay for it, up to you. But IMDb Pro is a resource that I use pretty much every single day and it really helps me and I get the trades from there. So all in all, I think it's a good investment. So here we are on IMDb Pro. Let's say that our target show is, again, Euphoria. So let's go to the show. Because our goal, hypothetically, is to book a co-star, right? We are gonna scroll all the way down the cast list to the actors that have just 1 episode listed by their names. And character names like the waitress or the guy at the bar or the girl across the street, something like that. Those are likely going to be your co-star level roles. Next, you wanna look at the actor's StarMeter. And I generally don't ever tell people to look at this because it fluctuates every day and it just, can give actors some anxiety if their star level is really low, but then high the next day, but then really low for the next couple of months. It's fine. But StarMeter is actually helpful when trying to figure out what reps you should reach out to. Hear me out. Generally speaking, a person's StarMeter will be 200, 300,000 or higher if they're at the co-star level. So now you want to click on that actor that has kind of that StarMeter range, as well as the 1 episode under their belt, as well as the co-star level kind of character name that we've gone over. Now you want to click on the actor with the qualifications that I just mentioned. Once you're on their page, you'll be able to see if they have reps, number 1, which will be on the left-hand side. You'll also be able to see who they're repped by, and you'll get all of the rep information for how to reach out to them, which is pretty fantastic. You can also see if the reps are in a location near you, and if not, that's generally sometimes okay. It just depends on the agency itself, but with the evolution of self-tapes, nowadays agents kind of represent actors all over, bi-coastal, East Coast, West Coast, and vice versa. So don't get too hung up on where they are exactly. But if you can find a rep who's in your city or like near a state that is near you, that's also great. Now what I want you to do is click on the agency. And once you click on the agency, you can scroll through their roster and see all the actors that they represent. What I want you to do here is to look at the actors' headshots and see if they have anyone similar to you on their roster. Same type, same brand, etc. If not, write this agency down and do some research on them. Does this agency regularly book actors on the target shows that you want to be on? Is this agency a scam? Look at reviews of all the agencies. Once you start to go through this process for your top 10 target shows, you'll probably start to see some overlap with the agencies that could potentially be a good fit for you. Remember, always do more research on Google. Look up reviews, look up the actors that they represent on Google, do a deep dive, make sure that this agency is legit. Research is your friend. And as promised, here is my list of my target shows and casting directors for 2022. Target shows, we have Handmaid's Tale, Them, Sex Lives of College Girls, Gossip Girl, Bridgerton, Naomi, Grownish, Euphoria, American Horror Story, Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin, IronHeart, and Hawkeye. So for casting directors, we have Alyssa Weisberg, we have Sarah Finn, Carmen Cuba, Kim Coleman, Kimberly Hart, Daivd Rubin, and Daivd Rapaport, Claire Simon, and Margery Simkin. There we go. So there's some of the casting directors on my target list I've already gone in for, but not as much as I would like to. So this target list serves as a reminder of the relationships that I want to cultivate, as well as look out if there are casting director workshops by them, as well as I put Google alerts out on them. I follow them on Instagram and social media and Twitter. I got all of that covered, all of my bases covered, so I can feel a sense of control over what could potentially happen. So I hope that helps. Again, research is your best friend, and I got you on how to do just that in these next videos. Thank you so much for all of your support. I will see you all Thursday after next.